Hello, good morning, everybody. Demikit, as always, is too called his praising now. I've got something to say very, very significant that people, you know me, winner to winner. I just bring either one quotation or something, and then we take it from there. Make sense of that. I read between the lines. So let us listen to our president when he was in Geneva, and we take it from there.
Atrocities to show this regime to the world for what it is, a military dictatorship, and a brutal one at that, you know. So ours is exposure, exposure, exposure.
Okay.
Yeah.
Speaking of the world, you have made a trip to Ukraine, and you have been having a first-hand experience in terms of what's happening in Ukraine. And
International community has already recognized that the 2021 election in Uganda was neither free nor fair. And it's important that these words are followed with firm actions. First, we call upon the world leaders to stop shaking General Museveni's blood-stained hands through funding and cooperation. Secondly, we call upon the governments and organizations all over the world to impose sanctions on him and the people that he uses to torture and kill innocent citizens. Thirdly, we call upon all those who value democracy and human rights and the rule of law to isolate General Museveni because he has distinguished himself as an excellent violator of human rights who has no respect whatsoever for human life and human dignity. And fourth, we ask you to support our demands for accountability for the crimes against humanity that he has committed and continues to commit against the people of Uganda. Now, for far too long, the Western world has believed that allowing dictators to hold their nations hostage is an unacceptable cost for perceived security. Leaders who tolerate dictators and treat them as legitimate partners are complicit in their crimes. Please do not be partners in crime. Do not sacrifice your moral obligation. Do not sacrifice your moral obligation for short-time convenience. Please stand on the right side of history. I thank you.
I thank you, Mr. President Robert Chaplain Sentam. On that day, you stood up and they spoke. And once I heard those words, I said to the entire world, it's on record, it's going to be fruitful. We are getting there. So many people, they don't understand how politics work, but it is a process by process. Sometimes to get where you want through non-violent means, it's going to cause people dismay, people distrust, people they will be fatigued because the process is very slow. They don't understand what is going to happen, why it didn't happen, why they can't come and help you and oust the dictator. It doesn't work like that. Once you decide that our method, our approach is going to be non-violent, these are the pain those who seek for change have got to go through. And I encourage people, I call people, it's about patience. We need patience. We need to be consistent. Without that, we are losing the plot. We are breaking down our president. He's meeting these people, he's doing this. Excuse me. But people, they are impatient. So what we have to know now, on that day, 6th of April 2022, Robert gave them those conditions. And they had them, and they are taking actions. He spoke to the heart. He was in Geneva, a country peaceful. Geneva, any summit he held in Geneva is about peace, and human rights is embedded into Geneva. So, sorry, I don't know where this is coming from. So, my topic today, I'm talking about, so where are the drones? So where is our intelligence on the ground? We have got drones for Comrade Katongole drones for Freddy Rumbuye, drones for Kojia Mugezi. We have got so many drones for Asime P. William. They are helping. These are also our drones. But we need drones in two capacities. We are going to separate everybody by category. For us to get to oust the dictator, we're going to be different units, but with the one aim. So I have mentioned all the drones which we have. They are doing the tremendous job. They are putting the dictator on the back seat. But then we need other drones. I've always said we need intelligence arm on the ground. Now, at this moment, when Museveni went to America, we need now 2 drones. We need drones, the words that you don't need. We need 2 drones we need 2 drones of the word that you don't want, diplomacy. I'll give you an example. Our president met Hillary Clinton. So when she met her, Hillary Clinton belongs to Democratic Party. And the president of America now is from Democratic Party. So if we want to get the actual transcript of the conversation between Museveni and Joe Biden, we should have diplomacy drones, intelligence on the arm. How will it work? Bobby Wine is not going to ask Hillary Clinton. Bobby Wine is going to use his team to approach the aides of Hillary Clinton and ask for that clip. It will be like leaking information. And once we get the actual transcript, what the discussion between Joe Biden, we publish it. It can come to our drones. These drones I've mentioned it. We people, activists, everybody, and we trample that and we go for that. So that is what we needed. When you say you don't want diplomacy, I understand, but for 90%, you don't understand what you don't want, or you don't understand what you lose if you don't have diplomacy in your side. Even Museveni is in America, he's not going to speak by himself. He took a delegation to present to America. So we should respect that. We should know, because at this time, our diplomacy should be able to get information from these people. So we need 2 things: intelligence arm at the upper level. Then we need, even these, they are upper level, but we have got other section. The intelligence arm, the drones we have, they are secret, going on getting information. But these, they will be on another level. So we need, if we had it, we would get the actual transcript. And that actual transcript can help us to prepare, to put these people, to pin them, to talk about it, because the more we talk about it, it works. Point number 2, activism. Activism in America seems to be picking up pace. Activism in the UK is doing a very, very good job. You remember, I called everybody. I called the Ugandans in the UK to attend demonstration. Uganda, they didn't attend. But the reason that demonstration was on was about road is it propel. Now you can see. Ugandans who were brave, I thank you, who came to the UK Parliament and demonstrated there for more than 6 hours. But these are the reasons that Ugandans you don't see. Now, who are these people who welcomed Museveni in the United Kingdom? This is the Lord you can see. I don't want to use the word because it will be racial, it will not be acceptable. These are the people, the demonstration, Comrade Kato, UK People Power, that requested for permission to go and demonstrate outside the UK Parliament, and permission was given. But people in the UK, you didn't turn up. Mindset Connection 256, you didn't. Nina Bukerwa, you didn't. Exception Patricia was not well. Easy Louis, you did not come. Kojo Mugezi, you did not come. Jalia Nanono, you did not come. Bruce Sendege, you did not come. Halima Smart, you did not come. You people, except exceptional with the Irene Davis, who lives very far. You are happy. Uganda needs change. Andrew, you did not come. Oriotia for Uganda, Elizabeth, you did not come. I can mention names and names, but you are complaining. All these people calling themselves major, coming on Nina's life, they did not attend and they don't intend to attend. There has been so many demonstrations, so many meetings in the park, Rapam Park. People, they don't come. This is the reason. Now you have to know when we tell you come for demonstration. Activism in America is picking up pace, but in UK you have got the stupidness and the stubbornness that you hold it back. You don't want to come to demonstration. You say so and so, say this about me. What is it if you want change? If you want change, why would you stop coming? You should be coming. People, where are you? Comrades, my comrade, my friend, Paul Sombola, where are you? There is the Dorcas, you didn't come. Then we have got Prezo, you did not come, but you live in UK. Lot of you are in UK. UK has got over 60,000 Ugandans in UK. But I believe half of Ugandans, they support NUP. So now you can see, and the problem you go on to complain. This is why I'm saying to you, we need intelligence, intelligence on the ground. We need diplomacy on the ground. If we had it, we should have known these people we are going to welcome. If we had it, we should have counter and pinned these people. They are what? Their role, they are playing into keeping a dictator in Uganda. But the thing we differ, how we understand, how we take things really lightly, we dismiss they are no issue. I wish, and I would thank everybody who came on that day. But those who didn't come, you're gonna continue crying. You're gonna continue commenting. This is why I call my program Action for Uganda. No time to lament, no time to be there. But people, you don't come and you complain. There is those people. America is taking place. This sort of electing leaders of, I have my opinion. I don't want to say it. For me, I believe we should have support and help group to give our grievances, dissatisfaction, happiness, joy, acknowledgement. I believe internal should be done with the internal conflict. I don't believe coming here and say whatever, I say a little bit, but that's enough. So you who didn't come in the UK, you remember those are the actions. These are the people we went to the parliament. These are the people UK we are demonstrating against. Now you see them welcoming Museveni, you complain. They are walking free in UK, complain. Also, we have got UK now. They say they have taken money. NRM, they have taken money from Uganda. Did you know, have you tweeted or written to HMR and say about money laundering? Because the money which came was money laundering. It was a lot of money, 50,000 pounds. 50,000 pounds. That is money laundering. Have you done your duty? You don't do it. For me, I just don't understand. I go on Twitter, I check who has tweeted it, wherever, and the people they are on this bara. Wanzibye, wakoze wabagenda kutta, walidde kino. We cannot afford that at this time. We should present ourselves that we are ready to govern the country. How are you ready? When you care what goes on in all institutions of Uganda, not individuals. Check with URA. Why do we have drones on our street when you issue number plate? Why do we have drones on the street when you, the IGP, were there? Why do we do this? Why do we have people, 24 millions stolen every hour when we have the IGG? Why do we have children starving? Why do we have poverty? Why do we borrow so much money? Life is not about individual. You can score points, they will never help you. My last point. Anthony Blicken. He follows me. He did ask me to follow him on Twitter from nowhere. I'll never forget that day. You remember, he promised us America is gonna take action. It's gonna take actions, find the balance between their interest and values. Interest which they have in Africa, how they're gonna control Africa, how they're gonna get things from Africa, how they're gonna stop terrorists going out of Africa, and their values, democracy, non-violent. So what are they? They said that they're gonna find the balance. They requested it for what? For what came out for the polling. They requested what is it called? I'm forgetting. So they requested that. They haven't gone too far. Some says they requested it for the report for 18th and November shooting. Some critics are just write a report. We shall put things right. They did not do that. They haven't gone too far. And Anthony Blicken, you brought the boat. It is in the coast of Kenya. You haven't gone too far. America, you continue. Now we say you give Uganda over 980 million US dollars. It's a lot of money. But where you are giving for food, for health, there is no medication, there is no beds that you are giving people. And you know that there is no transparency, there is no accountability. We want the money, but when you give out the money, where does it go? Does it go to intended purposes? I don't want to get out my point. Anthony Blicken, contradiction is bad. Lying is so bad. Promising hungry people food is bad. We are hungry. We are hungry for change. We are hungry for what has happened. So when you come and say you're gonna do this, and we can see you are sitting with a dictator, you are causing up, you are talking cheap, you continue to give money, you continue to allow borrowing money, you train the army in Uganda, and then there is abduction, there is the killing, our prisoners, they are into NUP prisoners, political prisoners. Then your words, they don't really matter. They don't match what you are saying. We are not going to accept that, because abuse of human rights is not accepted. It's something that can make us the same. Those in America, developed country, and we undeveloped. So the contradiction yesterday I spoke about Otafire. And now we can see the contradiction in Anthony Blicken. We shall not accept that. I've seen one tweet by Irene Davis. She said, this, we shall not allow this to go on double standard. Yes, this is what exactly the soldier Irene Davis was writing on Twitter. I haven't been on that. I had to catch up 2 days because I work too much and I don't have time. So, however, that is where we are now. That is where we are now. The contradiction is too much. We need to pin the government of Uganda. They say Jamshid was charged for issues which happened in the drone. So we need to pin them. What drone, what number plate, who was driving that vehicle, who was in, why did you arrest somebody before there was allegations? Why do you find allegations when somebody is in your custody, is into your vehicles, is into your premises? That is not accepted. It is our duty, it is our role. As I leave you for now, I'm going to leave you with a video of my president. He made this recommendation, he made this word, and I'm sure they are looking into that. It looks as if it will never happen, but I can assure you it will happen. If we are going so fast, you rather spend time on the journey, but now, than spending much time on the bed in a hospital. It will be costly and more painful. On 6th of April 2022, this is what our president said. And I believe every word, and I believe one day the people, they will stand on the right side, and I believe we Ugandans, the activists, we should continue. Activists wherever you are, Saudi Arabia, Korea, America, please stand up and carry on. When they call you, you must come. When they please cancel work, please take at least one day. You cannot tell me all demonstration, you will never be there. And what do you want people to call you? What do you want for you to attend? So our president has done a big job, but everybody is doing a job. Robert is right up there. Rubonge is doing a very big job. Zake is doing, Waisha is doing, Mathasi and Mpuga is doing, Shamim Malende is doing. Shamim Malende, get well soon. We pray that you get well soon. Nkunyingi is there. Everybody is there. We have got people who put their lines on two lines, like Julius Katongole. It's not easy for people to stand like him on the ground. Even though people you say he's a Munyampi, he's not a Munyampi. But it takes that inner self-belief, the confidence, the independent, the civil disobedient to stand up to the dictator. So we must be grateful. Those were my 3 points. And today, I wish good luck to Morocco. Any outcome, I don't mind. You've done Africa the best. You've done Africa the pride. You have to believe in yourself. From day one in Morocco, you said you went there to win it. You win it, I'll go banana. I don't know how I'm going to celebrate because I'm going to be dancing all the way, regardless the outcome. I believe with you, you can do it. Why not? 11 against 11. So we, people power, we believe like that. Our president speaking.
To show this regime to the world for what it is, a military dictatorship, and a brutal one at that, you know. So ours is exposure.
Okay.
Yeah.
Speaking of the world, you have made a trip to Ukraine, and you have been having a first-hand experience in terms of what's happening in Ukraine. And
international community has already recognized that the 2021 election in Uganda was neither free nor fair. And it's important that these words are followed with firm actions. First, we call upon the world leaders to stop shaking General Museveni's blood-stained hands through funding and cooperation. Secondly, we call upon the governments and organizations all over the world to impose sanctions on him and the people that he uses to torture and kill innocent citizens. Thirdly, we call upon all those who value democracy and human rights and the rule of law to isolate General Museveni because he has distinguished himself as an excellent violator of human rights who has no respect whatsoever for human life and human dignity. And fourth, we ask you to support our demands for accountability for the crimes against humanity that he has committed and continues to commit against the people of Uganda. Now, for far too long, the Western world has believed that allowing dictators to hold their nations hostage is an unacceptable cost for perceived security. Leaders who tolerate dictators and treat them as legitimate partners are complicit in their crimes. Please do not be partners in crime. Do not sacrifice your moral obligation. Do not sacrifice your moral obligation for short-time convenience. Please stand on the right side of history. I thank you.
You stand on the right side of history. Activism join. I've said to you before, we have to do it like Ukraine. And I add today, let us do things like Morocco did. No one will do it for us. We will have to do it ourselves. Have a lovely day and have a good day, and we shall overcome. Tuyambalenge. People power, our power, NUP everywhere, everywhere, NUP. Salute.